Whoa, it's going. I think it's going. Let's go. All right, this is a short stream. Uh, I've been very busy in life. I can't lie to you. Uh, but I wanna just test this out, test streaming out a little. 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Nothing big. Just go around, show what's here. Nothing, nothing crazy. I'm not insane or anything. I'm not gonna stream. Yeah, I ain't have time for that shit. But yeah, this is Mistwind. It's a little project I've been working on for the past few years. Let me go to FreeCam. It's a project I've been working on and off. Uh, it's very bad, but some of it is very good. I actually really like this little area. I especially like this building in particular. I've just been trying to build these a little, piece by piece. I don't know why beehives are like this. I don't know. Uh, Train station looking pretty nice and snazzy. Uh, but yeah, park is always super nice. It is modded, as you can see. You know, I'm slowly getting rid of these blocks to depend less on mods, but yeah, uh, yeah, it's cool. I think my favorite thing is the castle. It's inspired by a build I saw on Reddit a few years ago. I saw it online. It looked pretty cool. Wanted to do my own kind of style and everything. I'll link that down below in the description after the stream is done. I am gonna own this list, so maybe. I don't know. The church is amazing. I love it. It's based on a church in real life, but taken with like a lot of uh, my own kind of style on it. My own. Oh, that's scary in there. Yeah, it's my own kind of style on it. My own take is what I think I'm trying to say. My own take. My own ambitions for it. It's hard to take a structure and put it into Minecraft, into a video game, especially just any video game, and expect it to look good. You kind of have to change it quite a lot. This is the original base. I now live in the castle, but originally I lived in this little ship. Well, actually, in that one first. It was made out of oak and everything. Moved here, obviously built that as a side thing, and then I built that, and that's kinda my second base at the moment. Used to be my main base for a long time, but I don't go here that often. It's cool though. I like it. Built that as a little fun project. I like projects that are huge, but then I also like ones that are small, and I like having the small ones in between the huge ones. Uh, this is probably my favorite build. Supposed to be some flowers over there. They got deleted at some point. Mod changes and stuff like that. But this is really nice. This is inspired by the Netherlands, and then this area is more so inspired by B-Dubs, Hermitcraft Season 10, I think it was. I love his like silos, so I did my own little take on them. They're not as pretty up close, but from afar, I think they're very nice. I really like how they look. This is based on a castle, I think, in the Netherlands or Belgium or something like that. I think one of the lowlands in Europe. Forgot the name. Couldn't tell you if I even wanted to. I just went off satellite imagery. That's all I went on. uh, Little birdies. That's XP farm over there. That's an old XP farm. Don't mind it. That's a mountain. Not handmade. I'm not crazy. That's a village over there that I kind of made. Some of it I didn't. Some of it I did. The port side of the town is very bad. Why is there a honey? What? I mean, beehive? Why is there like a beehive for bee nests in there? I don't know. Love these trees. I built them using a schematic I found on Planet Minecraft, I think it was. I'll link it down below. This is Dublin. This is old. The floor is deleted because of mod changes, you know. Some mods don't get updated for, you know, a year. You kind of just gotta let it go. Let me do that. This was supposed to be a base on a server I was playing on back in 2019, 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, 2020, 2021-ish, around there. I remember listening to a Billie Eilish song that came out, I think, in 2020. So, yeah. But was originally building it on a server way back. Never completed it. Decided, hey, it would make sense if I take that and build upon it, make it better, and build it now, since I'm able to do that, which I did. Don't actually, yes, mind this. I actually want to talk about this. I actually want to make a video about building a storage system, because this is really, really bad. I have nowhere to put any of this, right? I have nowhere. This part is the bad part. I don't have anywhere to put these. And I don't want to just throw them away, because what if I need this gravel? What if I need the console? I just throw it away. Now I have to go and get more. And nowhere is that even clearer at the base. Talking about the base, let's go to the base and check it out. These are my little minions. They're working very hard. They're totally getting paid. And it is very bad. They're slow. I'm slow. And I don't have the time to build a storage system. But I can find, why is that like that? Alright, so originally this was open, right? There's windows here. Kinda like this. Oh, there's no windows here. But you know what I mean. Kinda like this. Kinda like this. You know? But then I built this. And then I never fixed that. That's fun. What is that? Light blue terracotta? I don't know where that is. And I don't want to know. Because I don't want to go checking. Which is the problem. And I want to fix that. And I want to do a video on it. This summer, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Probably a voiceover, a time lapse, something to that extent is what I'm looking at doing for this channel. I've just been busy with exams, studying, busy. So I've just been not really focus on this, and therefore not really focus on YouTube as a whole. So yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. I hope.